because my colleague Andy Coons cannot be here because he is court ordered. Did we hear that? Court ordered to stay away. The Vice President, court ordered to stay away. That is not the America my immigrant parents came to. I am here today to speak on behalf of labor. Because educators, we are labor. We are a large part of the labor movement. So first I want to give out a shout out. If you are a teacher, raise your hand. Or an educator. Second, if you are a parent, because you are our students' primary and first teacher and educator, raise your hand and give yourself a shout out. And if you are a student, raise your hand. I say longshoremen or any other labor group. If you represent a labor group, a shout out to you. I don't know how many are out there. Before I became a president of a union, I was a classroom teacher. And before I was a classroom teacher, I was a clinical scientist doing research on AIDS. Before I was a clinical scientist, I was a college student. And before that, I was a high school student. And before that, I was a child, a little Latina girl of immigrant parents to this country. My parents were and left with me very strong values about what freedom is and means. This is why I'm standing on this podium. It's because of the students, and it's because America, the face of America, is changing. And we have to ensure, as educators, that all children receive a quality education. And I know my parents taught me that no matter where I go, there I am. And therefore I must always go with my integrity and with the values that they taught me. And to never forget those who are less than I, because we can get there in a heartbeat, especially in these economic times. We can also never forget the children, because they will become our future. And that is also why I stand on this podium, because I fear for America right now. I fear that striking will become illegal in this country. And it is only in collective bargaining that we can solve the difficult problems that face us. So I applaud each and every one of you, because you are not only standing for TEA, you are standing for America, for the right of labor to collectively bargain. And it's being eroded across this nation every day. And today is easy because it is the beginning. But tomorrow will be more difficult, because the forces against you and us will try to say that we do not care about the students. I dare say not. We care more because we care about their future, and we touch their future every day in the classroom. And that is what a quality educator does, and I say educator because I know that the secretary at the front office touches the children to their hearts. I know that the paraeducator in the classroom who is translating for the parents at a student conference is also a valuable part of the education system. I know that the custodian who ensures that our classrooms are clean touches a child's future. I know that the bus drivers who get bringing children to school also touches their future. It is our job in education to assure that all students have access to success. But that success should be determined by their families. And if that success is to be a break dancer, then so be it. And if that success is to be an automotive mechanic, then so be it. The education system needs to provide access, not roadblocks, to what families determine as successful. And right now they're saying the only people who are successful are college-bound. College-bound. Matter of fact, she only had a kindergarten education, and she was a very successful individual. But she wanted to make certain that I had more opportunities than she did. She realized the value of an education. But there are roadblocks for some of us. Finances are huge. It took me 8 years to get my bachelor's degree because I worked 7 days a week and went to school full time in order to get that bachelor's degree. It took me 8 years to get my master's degree as an adult because I was a single parent raising 2 sons and teaching full time while I was back at school. For some of it, it takes us longer, but that does not mean we are less intelligent. It just means there are roadblocks in front of us that the education system should be removing. And it is when management does not hear our collective voice that we know what is best because we experience it. When they refuse and want to say it is an autocracy, do it my way or go the highway, that we say to you, no. We are building an America of collective voice, where collectively we will solve the problems of America, not individually. So I say to you, say no to corporate America and their agenda to deform education. And say yes to collective bargaining and stay strong. Our Education Association will be bringing our motion, because we do believe in democracy, to our Representative Assembly on Monday to financially support TEA.
I'm going to introduce the next speaker by saying this. If any of you are worried about what the judge will say today, first I want you to look around at the 2,000 teachers that are standing next to you. Look around at the 400 kids that are here. And let yourself know you are not alone. And I'm going to introduce this next speaker by saying it's not just teachers and students that are standing together, it is labor that is standing with you. And let me tell you, if there is one union that you want to stand with you, it is the longshoremen.